So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Arsenal against Manchester
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Lewis Skelly, played back into the centre. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Odegaard. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kirkchu. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Now it's Messi. Driving forward. Messi. Now it's Aguero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Lewis Skelly. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Scholes. And here's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, he's been caught napping. No foul, says the referee. And it's made its way to him. And it's Salah. Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Odegaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. He won't be happy with that one. And now the breakaway. Odegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Messi, looking for options for movement. Odegaard. Ball played for Kirkchu. And this is Messi. Messi, and it's Timber. Now it's Kirkchu, and that's a dangerous ball. Messi, either side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Messi, now it's Kirkchu. And that's been won straight back. This looks promising. Messi. Scholes. And that was asking for too much. Saliba. And it's Timber. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rashford.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Scholes. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but this is Aguero. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cookchu. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Saliba wins the duel this time. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by...
Rafinha! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying...
And he shoots! Ødegaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. It's gone for a throw-in. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Rashford. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. And he's running through, and the shot! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Norway have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Norway are looking to go forward now. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Arsenal restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rice, over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Messi. And here's Rashford. Rice. Great vision. He's in a great position here. And no, that was never going to make it. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Saliba and Adams. Messi. And here's Rashford. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a key interception.
Rashford clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rice. No, that's been intercepted. Lewis Skelly. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Ødegaard. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to Rashford! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's run loose here. Well read, nice interception. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Lewis Skelly spots it and intercepts. Now it's Kukçu, and this is Messi. Yamal. Kukçu. Now this could be a chance. Oh, nice touch. And Messi! And no, just off target. Rice. Rice ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Kane. Lewis Skelly cuts out the pass. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Kukçu. Messi. Lewis Skelly. And it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Ødegaard. Oh, such a clever touch. Ødegaard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Almost an hour gone.
The attendances for this match is 61,052.
Burmo. And this is Kane. Kane is flagged offside. And Burmo. Big chance! Great chance! Akanji cuts it out. Yamal. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And he was quick to react. Alvarez. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Goal! Norway! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the spacing.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So things are underway. So what can they make of this? and that's definitely not his best. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so I wonder what the little... Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi, it really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That should get the job done. And it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. And again! Goal! Arsenal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Kane. Now he's running away. Yamal. Has a look and plays it forward. In with the challenge. Now it's Rice. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Adams. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Number 21,
Arsenal
Messi.
are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think,
Oh, give it away. He's in 1-0. He's having a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out wide. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. And here's Kukçu. Now this could be a chance.
and he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there.
Oh, shooting chance! Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Van Dijk. And it's Rice. And here's Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rashford. And this is Messi. Kukçu. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Yamal. It's a loose ball. And it's played in. Spread it left. Can he spark a counter here? Might be danger here. Messi! Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, that's too long. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be
And it's
1 minute
Messi.
at a time.
And he was quick to react. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Throwing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ødegaard. Now it's Yamal, and it's Timber. Timber. Yamal. Yamal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
After 50 minutes
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. Oh, good, real chance! And again. Well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
After 54 minutes is...
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
De Jong, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ødegaard. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's played into the middle. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Shapes to shoot!
The attendance for this match is
And that's why.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rice. And Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Kukçu. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Rashford crosses. Tries to get it clear. Rice. De Jong. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no, he's seen through all of that. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Yamal. Ball comes in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Kane. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off with
Kane! And that's in! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Harry Kane, substitution for Arsenal.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Andrew Robertson, coming on to replace
He's found a way past.
Number 8.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ibrahimovic must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on.
He's got away.
Number 24.
Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Searching pass he's played there. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Raul. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 2, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Coming on to replace him is number 3.
Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Now it's Raul. Picked out brilliantly. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Raul. Now it's Saka. Has a look up and delivers. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's